Hi there. Today marks a new chapter in my YouTube career. Um, this will be my first video on my new account under the moniker Lloyd's Gamble. By the way, my name is not Lloyd, but there is a story behind that name, but that will be revealed over time. Probably won't be, but who cares anyway. I'm formerly known as DivSco88, and I basically did loads of Blood Bowl and started various games, Let's Plays, and never finished them. And some of the videos are quite amateurish in terms of quality, audio, etc. So I thought I wanted a clean slate to kind of break away from my old name, which I didn't really like, which basically I made out when I was about 12, and it just sounds a bit stupid to me, so I wanted a new moniker. And also, I'm going to start uploading in HD only, so it will be good quality audio, hopefully, and good quality video, because I've got a new external hard drive, which I will be using to store all my 400 gigabyte movies and such. Anyway, as you can see, the first game I'm going to be playing is Rome Total War. I just thought this could be the kind of epic main Let's Play that will continue for like 10 years probably, because Rome Total War takes forever. But I thought something more relaxed and strategic would be interesting to watch. I've actually watched a little bit of some people's Total War, oh my god, I can't speak. Total War Let's Plays, and they're quite interesting, so hopefully I can produce something that's quite interesting. Let's go for... I've actually not played this for a while, so we'll do high advice. Battle difficulty very hard, of course. Now the thing here is, you may think very hard, go very hard, but actually very hard doesn't make the AI particularly better, it just makes them a bit stupider, if that makes sense. Like for example, you might be playing as Britannia, or whatever they're called in this, the Britons, what is it, Britannia? And, you know, suddenly like Egyptians will just land there for no reason, like, they'll just pass the entire world and just land in Britain to attack you. So that's what it means by very hard. It is very hard because every faction in the game just ignores everyone else and just marches through everyone's land to land at you. And traditional factions, like for example Sicily starts divided into three. There's the Scipii, the Greek cities, and Carthage. And Carthage are the old enemies of Rome and will quickly be conquered by Rome usually in like every game. But I remember playing as the Greek cities on very hard and they refused to form an alliance with me despite being pretty much overrun by Romans, and I was fighting against Romans as well, so I just want some sort of logic in it. So I think hard is actually better for that, because you can actually get alliances and the factions act more like they would historically, basically. Check this option. Yeah, always do that, because you never have enough governors. I'll keep the battle time limit. Okay. Now, the main choice is which faction to go with. Losing your infantry. Okay, they're all the same basically, but Galii tend to have to expand north into Gaul and Germania, and Britannia, maybe Spain, which aren't particularly rich provinces, so it's quite fun fighting barbarians though. I quite like fighting Gaul in terms of like the actual battle maps, but in terms of getting a decent amount of riches from it, you're not going to get much. Then of course there's the Brutii, who get to go to Greece, and Greece is pretty rich, and you fight a lot of Spartans and phalanxes, and it's pretty tough actually. Well, it's not tough necessarily, but I find the Greeks and basically anyone with phalanxes is a lot tougher to fight than the barbarians, for example. They also get the advantage of, I think they've got a religious, I can't remember what it is, but there's a religious temple or something they can build that gives your units experience. And at level 3 they get, they start with 3 bronze chevrons of experience, which is a pretty good advantage actually. And finally we have the Scipii, who go to Carthage, pretty much. But of course the AI doesn't expand as fast as you, so it doesn't really matter who I go, because I can just go to any of these places. Like for example is the Galii, I will go for Gaul because that's a traditional kind of historical thing, but I'll also nip down here and grab Carthage if I can, maybe 1 or 2 Greek provinces just for a bit of money, because Gaul is just lots of wee villages and yeah, not a lot of big cities with big incomes. I kind of feel, I'm not sure how I want to go though. The Britii would be nice for the experience. I like the traditional Roman reds. Scipii, I think I'll... don't really want to go to Scipii, I don't know why. I think it's because they're more into their navies and things, and I'm not really a big fan of building up big navies and controlling the seas, even though that's profitable. Although I could step out my comfort zone and do that. The Julii just kind of swarm forth and take Gaul, which I don't really want to do that. I'm trying to think what will be the most interesting battle to watch. Probably fighting the Greeks will be the hardest and funnest to watch, so I'll go with... I think I'll go with the Scipii actually. I know they're not traditionally attacking the Greeks, but what I'll do is I can go for Carthage, Corsica, these islands. I can take some of Greece as well, so I can have a nice naval empire, and I can maybe go down here to Egypt and the kind of northern lands here. What they called? Namibia? Is it Namibia? I can't remember. But yeah, and I'll actually try that because I know I've been going for ages, and you're probably waiting for me to start. But sorry. Just want to make sure I choose the right faction, since it'll be a 14-year let's play. I've got to make sure I make the right choice here. So yeah, I think I'll just go to Scipii, and enough going on about it. Let's start. Campaign. Hard. Battle. Very hard. High advice. Okay, let's do this. Word of warning here, for some reason the audio settings don't seem to affect the intro movie, so this is probably going to be quite loud, so my apologies, and I'll talk afterwards. Here we go.
My family, the House of Scipii, are beloved of the gods. A proud boast, but true all the same. In return, we have served Rome, ruled well, led her armies to glory. It has cost us dearly, despite the love of the gods. Sometimes the hatred of men is stronger. Our dead lie in many graves, put there by Carthaginian swords and a few Greek ones. Even Roman blades have taken Scipii lives. That we do not forget or forgive. So, now our time has come. The spirits of the dead cry out for blood. I will lead our family in this undertaking. The gods will grant us vengeance. When Sicily is Roman, when Carthage is crushed, when the other Roman families are gone, when the world is mine, then I will stand before the gods and be worthy of their love, and worthy to rule Rome.
Okay. Alright. Now, since this is a kind of introduction video, I'm not going to play for long. I'm just going to maybe do one or two basic battles and do a bit of eco management, because basically I'm very much into my economy. I'll just sit and spend about 20 turns just, you know, building up a bit of a cash reserve. And actually I'm quite bad at not actually forming proper legions. I actually just kind of grab whatever I have and send it to the next settlement, take that, wait for a few turns, recruit some random peasants and hastatu, and then go to the next one, which isn't very tactical or interesting. So I'm actually going to form legions and name them, like the Legion of the Blah, etc. I'll actually think of names. Anyway, enough chat. The Senate asks you to take the settlement of Syracuse. Okay. Okay, now let's see what we have here. Firstly, we want to get some alliances, if possible, so let's think. I'm not sure I want to ally with Gaul, since we'll probably instantly be attacked by the Julii, so where should we go? I'll just start going north, maybe Germania or something. Okay, Capua. What have we got here? Oh, by the way, I've changed the unit sizes because it's more epic when you have like a huge unit, you know. I've not actually played much with these though. I usually play with just the basic small units, which is 40 Hastati, so this might make battles quite different. Okay, so what do we have here? Okay, basically I tend to make the starting cities my kind of main economy. So we'll go for happiness and market upgrades and things like that for now. Let's see. Let's go port first. In terms of recruitment, let's recruit some town watch. Okay, 2 town watch, and I think I'll take these as Dati and add them to this army out here. This might make my public order not great temporarily, but we should be okay.
General, fleet ready. Imperator, joining the fleet, sir.
So, should I take this? Just wondering whether to come down here and get on with taking Sicily, or could go and take the rebel settlements over here. Let's go and take the rebels.
Aye, aye, Captain. Out of move, sir. Yes, Captain.
I don't want to instantly start fighting like every faction, you know what I mean? I want to see if I can be a bit diplomatic. So let's see if I can make a emissary here. Diplomat even. Kind of miss medieval Total War. You can make 2 or 3 units in one turn. That's a bit annoying. You have to wait like 20 turns to make a full army. Anyway, okay, that'll do. Destruction. This might be my. This place might be under attack quite a lot, so maybe I should strengthen it a little bit. Yeah, I want to be able to recruit his stat here as soon as possible, so let's get that up. Recruit. We'll be okay for now. Actually, let's check general stats. Faction leader, commander. You always start with a pretty decent couple of generals, but he's 54, so he won't last long. Julianus, 36. Chancellor. He's alright, but we want some better generals ASAP, really.
I shall speak with them at once.
Just wanted to see if I could talk to the Romans. The Senate. It's just that I'm used to playing medieval Total War, and the diplomatic options are a bit more kind of varied, so it might take me a wee while just to remember the differences between the two games. But oh, I've just realised they want me to take Syracuse, which is fine, but it's kind of that's quite a tough starting army to face, to be honest. I was actually planning, if it wasn't for the Senate, I was planning on taking the Carthaginian city first. And actually, that's why I was going to build an emissary, a diplomat. I was going to considering allying with the Greeks for now, and maybe going to war against Carthage, and then just taking a few rebel settlements. And then from there I can think about what I want to do next, but I don't really want to fight the Greeks.